MLTD27 giving you exactly what you need. Welcome to the show where the truths never lie. Turn the volume up while we watch the sparks fly. Monday morning coming at you with the heavy hitting vibe. We breaking down the headlines, keeping policy alive. The filters on the lands, no scripts inside their hands. Just a broadcast for the people across the digital land. From the hill to the street, yeah, we digging in the dirt. Searching for the facts, even when the answer's heard. It's a weekday ritual, a digital town square. If you're looking for the comfort, you won't find it here. We that set the agenda, we challenge every view. Bringing more politics straight from us to you. Subs climbing up, yeah, the chat is going wild. Information flowing in a truly gritty style. Run your mouth, let the people hear the sound of Teddy 27, we're the loudest in the town. Run your mouth, break a silence, take a stand. Politics and power in the palm of your hand. Run your mouth, yeah, we're live on the screen. The greatest commentary that you've ever seen. Through the comments, yeah, the debate is getting deep. While the mainstream media is falling fast asleep. We're tracking every bill and we're walking every vote, taking every crooked quote and cutting at the throat. It's a YouTube revolution, decentralized and free. Finding what the future of the news is gonna be. From the left to the right to the middle of the room. We're carrying the weight, yeah, we're carrying the load. Won't just sit and listen, get your fingers on the keys. We're bringing down the giants, bringing them to the knees. Weekday warriors assemble for the fight. Shining out a signal in the middle of the night. Run your mouth, let the people hear the sound of 27, we're the loudest in the town. Run your mouth, break the silence, take a stand. Politics and power in the palm of your hand. Run your mouth, yeah, we're live on the screen. The realest commentary that you've ever seen. Hit the like, hit the sub, keep the fire burning bright. Run your mouth every weekday, doing it right.
Well, hello. Hey, till the motherfucking hey. What's going on, people? What the hell is up? What is up? What is going on? What is up? Get in here. Chicken, get your chicken here. We are here for a silly Saturday on Friday. Surprise. What's up, y'all? Welcome to welcome to this silly Saturday on a Friday. I am Teddy27, simply the facilitator here. The real show is in the comment section. So pupils and everybody else visiting, you all are the show. I'm just the commentary, okay? I'm just the facilitator here. Y'all are the show, and if you've never been here for a silly Saturday, buckle up, buttercup, and welcome to the greatest show on earth. We got a lot to get through. Y'all know this is the 1,000-mile journey, and the 1,000-mile journey begins with the first step. Y'all, let me take a look at the dossier. We got our palate cleansers, palate cleansering. We got our ABC segment here, sugar spike segment. I mean, it's all here. We got an old school song for our gospel feature from a group that's really underappreciated for their contributions to gospel. And you would think that they're overappreciated, but I feel like they're underappreciated. I think we have a good year for this day in music, for our and for our rap and hip hop hits, for our music segment, and of course, my algorithm never lets us down in the video breakdown section. So all of the segments are here. Everything you need is in the building. The only sad thing, y'all, is only because there's only one sad thing, y'all. It's no longer Pride Month. So that means we got to go back to the old. We love the old, we love the old, men on the title slides too. But I was starting to get into the Pride Month ones, but they're gone, and we are back to our regularly scheduled programming. Anyway, let me say hey to y'all because we got a long show and we got a lot to do and a lot and a little bit of time to do it in. But it is, it's a late, so we'll call this Silly Saturday After Dark. That's what we'll call it, even though it's not dark yet. Excuse me, but we here. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let me say hey to y'all, and then we're gonna get this shit started, y'all. Hey DPG, Tamara, what's going on, my love? Always on the front row, one of my prized pupils. Hey Janae. Hey crazy homebody girl. Shout out to the members. Can I get the members to put some orange shirts in the chat for me, please? Thank you to all of the members. Shout out to the members. Um Hey, Ajoba. Chuck, what's going on, sir? Hey, Cross Country Cruiser. Jazzy Poetress. It's so great to see you. Hey, grown woman, don't try me. What's going on? Gabby, my love. How the hell are you today, Gabby? Hey, T All Me. Hey, Nubian Mahogany. How you been, girl? You been all right, girl? Lee. Lee. Hey, Lee. What's going on? Hey, Lady Virtue. Jocelyn is in the building, y'all. Hey, Jocelyn. LV Sweetie, it's good to see you. Hey, Miss E. The Informed. How are you, sir? And Shondo to you as well. Hey, Miss Shorty B. What's going on, beautiful? Listen, Pride Month can always be extended. It can. I'm just saying. Shout out to the members. Hey, little baby. Hey, Candace F. Miss Bay Thing. What's going on over there in the Bay Area? Child. Girl. Y'all, I am, it's been a long day today, y'all. Listen. But y'all give me life. Y'all give me energy. Like when I was watching Really B, because I'll be in the bushes, in the clouds, watching Really B. So I was watching Really B, and I was finishing up production for this show. And then I just laid there. I was like, oh, I'm just tired. It's been such long. That hot ass sun out there just drained the life out of me. And then it had the nerve to rain. And my body said, bitch, go to sleep. And so I had to keep slapping myself in the face so as not to go to sleep. And then I come on here, lights, camera, action. Y'all say hello to me, and I got an extra injection of energy. I feel good now. I might can make it now. I might can make it through. Montrez, what's good, bro? Montrez, I think we got a good year. It's the old school year, but I think it's a good year. Montrez is our music aficionado around these parts. He knows all things in music, okay? Hey, Yana, what's going on, beautiful? How's the nieces and nephews doing over there? Baby, they say y'all over there swimming in Satan's nutsack over in Washington, D.C. Did it hit triple digits today? The Hebrew burnt the cable out of your mom? Child. I got a friend who lives in the Rochester area of New York. He said it was so damn hot up there, they started having brownouts. Mm-hmm. Terrence, what's good? What's going on, sir? How the hell are you? What's going on, Terrence? Child. Girl. I think we ready to get this party started. I think we ready. Put another Shondo in the chat. Let me know you ready to get this party started. And we can go ahead and get this party started. They're good. We chilling today since it finally rained and cooled us off. Yeah, that rain did cool us off because, baby, it was hot as fish grease out there. Cha. They gone with mommy to the fireworks show. Cha. Don't sit them fireworks out in the sun tomorrow. They might go off before it turns nighttime. 105 heat indices in Virginia's peninsula. Dear God. Yes, it did hit 101 heat index of 115. Dear Lord. The heat out this way haven't been bad this year. Oh, lucky y'all. DPG says 102. Last I checked, I don't know what the feels like temperature is. Dear God, child, you been in the pool every day this week, baby. Listen, child. But yes. Listen, I have been surfing the YouTube streets today. I hadn't had a chance to really go and look at some of the other sectors and stuff like that. Baby, they got a lot going. I see the church sector and the beef sector have converged on each other. That's a dangerous combination. I said, dear Lord, I just clicked off. I said, I don't want no parts of it. They say Catherine Powell was involved. I said, Lord, I don't even want to know. Baby, I just clicked off. My phone was reading 93, but my car said 113. Dear Lord. I was in the pool earlier today. I don't have a problem getting in the pool. The problem is when you get out the pool and the sun starts to fry the water droplets on your skin, it's worse. It just gets worse. Yeah, the shade is hot as hell. Child. Dear God. Well, let's get started, y'all. Like I always say, the 1,000 mile journey starts with the first step. So let's get started. And we will start as we always do with my favorite segment. Hey, Yolanda Morgan. And y'all know what my favorite segment is. The hashtag ABCs.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch.
A bitch just can't. Just saying. For those new here, our hashtag ABC segment means that we saw the headline, and based on the headline alone, we did not have the stamina, the bandwidth, the fortitude, the temerity, the wherewithal to even try to see what was behind that headline. We didn't want no parts of it because a bitch came. And so ultimately, just based on the headlines alone, we have to sometimes tell these people to go with God.
Go with God.
Go with God, Crispy.
Well, let's see what the ABC segment has for us today. Reagan Cox arrested with nearly 4 grams of cocaine in her butt. Great. That's a good place to have 4 grams of. I wonder what 4 grams of cocaine look like. 4 grams of cocaine. Like, how much cocaine is that? I just need a visual um to see what that looks like. It don't look like that much. It's about it looked like a little baggy, a little bag or whatnot. It ain't that much from what I can see. However, I don't know that your asshole, your anal cavity is the right place for it. You want to know why? Because that's the place where shit goes immediately to the bloodstream. Like if you want to get high real fast, if you want to ingest some shit and have it hit the bloodstream and fuck you up real fast, put it up your ass. I don't know, because I don't take shit up my ass. I don't know nothing about that ass stuff. But from what I've been told, apparently, when you stick stuff in your ass like medicine, your body ingests it much quicker than it does when you take it, and swallow it, and it hits your bloodstream much faster. So if I would venture to guess, would she overdose on 4 grams of cocaine? I don't know. I don't know. I don't. This is why she's in the hashtag ABC segment, because I don't want to know what. Well, I don't know. I don't want to know the rest of the story. Hey, MVN, what's going on, boo? Hey, Cymera, what's up, my love? Baby, I don't know. I I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is that enough to make her overdose? See, I don't use cocaine, so I don't know how much is needed to overdose or die. I don't know who she is. I don't know if she's even important. I wasn't going to go behind the headline to find out if she's important. I'm just that's why she's in the hashtag ABC segment. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't know. I don't want to know. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I wasn't trying to know. Baby, listen. Mm-mm. Uh, ma'am, I have nothing for you, ma'am. Okay? I'm Whitney Houston. I have nothing, ma'am. Ma'am, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Trump said no before, but Diddy's pardon request is reportedly back on the table. Jesus God. I mean, you let out people using fecal matter to paint the walls of the Capitol. So why wouldn't we let out a man who probably has dabbled in fecal matter in his life? I mean, he be over there with the baby oil. You got baby oil, baby's arm sized dicks rolling around your little parties and shit. Astroglide, baby oil. I would venture in the hundreds or thousands of parties that you'd have had. You might have had a little bit of, of the brown stuff smeared in there somewhere. I don't know. I don't have anything to do with it. I wasn't there. I don't have a fuck thing to do. Why are they even considering letting this man out is beyond my level of comprehension. But here we are. I mean, this is par for the course. I'm sure they've already ordered his "Make America Great Again" hat, so he can don that on as he strolls out of the the prison. Just a mess. Just a damn mess. A goddamn mess. You thought who was that? Did he? Wait, when did he die? I ain't get that message. He died. Who died? I mean, do we need to? Is it time for a good shout? Hold on, because I need to know who died. I want to make sure. I don't want to waste a good shout. I don't want to waste my shouting shoes and stuff. You know. Hey, Twin Flames. Who did? Little baby. Don't get us happy over here. Please. Just saying. Lord. Because if either one of them die, we shutting the whole live down. And finna shout for the rest of the live. I ain't gonna hold you. Lord. Just saying. Until such a time as you get out, just did he continue to sit in between your boyfriend's legs while you in the clinker, while you in prison and stuff? We don't have time, sir. We don't. That ain't me. That's little baby. Oh, don't get up. Listen, little baby. If the sun kissed the man, listen, you will know. We stop at all regularly scheduled programming wherever we are. We are stopping, and we just gonna shout for a whole 4-5 hours. Just gonna be on here shouting, getting it in. Do you hear me? Lord. Now they say the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Mitch McConnell, he about to going on down to the 7th level of hell. He on his way down. But neither one of these two, not just yet. Not just yet. I would tell you to go with God, but little baby already told you to do that, so we just gonna move on. Uh, I don't, Tasha K. I don't know what Tasha K. I don't care about Tucson Sam. I don't care that Tasha K. allegedly thought she was free to post about Offset and Stephon Diggs, and now she owe another deplorable woman, Cardi B, $60,000. I don't know. I don't care. Cardi B, you're dreaming if you ever think that you're gonna get all of that money from Tasha K. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Telling you. Anyway, Cardi, you're a horrible person too. I mean, you just keep letting horrible things that have penises inside of your body, and so two horrible people in terms of Tasha K and Cardi B. I mean, y'all deserve each other. Both of y'all can go to hell. Or I mean, I guess in this case, we'll tell you to go with God. Go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Jump scare. Um, Ray J says he's done with quote hoes and thoughts. End of quote. Reunites with Princess Love. The problem is Princess Love at this point, y'all. At this point, Princess is the problem. Ray J ain't the problem. Ain't you bleeding out the eyeballs or something, Ray J? Like, don't you need to be worried about what's coming out of your eyeballs? Weren't you on your deathbed just a month or so ago? Like, weren't you on stage reenacting a scene from True Blood when the vampires started crying and shit? Like, what is happening? Sir! What? Jesus God. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any. I told y'all these were headlines, and based on the headlines alone, we didn't want no parts. We couldn't do it. We didn't want to know no more. The headline alone was enough to keep us at bay. I ain't want no parts of it. That's why I say crazy homebody girl. The problem is Princess, and the problem is this man is a pariah. This man is dangerous because we've seen there's been accusations over the years of possible domestic violence, be that physical or verbal. We've seen all types of fuck shit and fuckery around these damn kids. Baby, we don't have this type of time. Hey, Tracy W., are you back home yet, baby? Are you back home, sweetheart? I hope y'all made it back safely from St. Louis. But listen, I exactly they both toxic at this point. You like it, Princess. I don't want to hear nothing else you have to say, Princess. Don't come over here complaining. Clearly you like it. Now maybe she might be digmatized and shit. Maybe Ray J got a little piece on him or whatever. She might be addicted to the dick. I don't know. Well, she been took up residency in the city named Stockholm. She been took up residency. She been living over there in Sweden for a long time. She been had that 2-3 story house in Stockholm. I mean, baby, listen, baby, the way Mama has dual citizenship in the United States and Sweden, baby, listen. She been had that. I mean, she had that house going all the way back to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I don't know, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm just saying, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Nope. 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 Sir, that's enough from you, Ray J. Get the fuck off our screens, okay? Um, get the fuck off our screens, please, sir. Sir, In the immortal words of Mother Superior, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
All right, it's time to do the stanky leg deeper into the dossier. Go ahead, get your swim trunks, your your swim head dress, and your goggles, and take this swan dive. Your swim caps, and take this swan dive deeper into the dossier. Uh, 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 um, shall we? Let's see what the dossier has in store for us today. Oh, y'all's favorite housewife made the dossier today. Oh, interesting. According to TMZ, y'all's favorite housewife, Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband Peter Thomas, apparently he's set to start filming a new reality show. Hmm. Once he get out the clanker, once he get out the clank, hmm he's supposed to start filming this new reality show. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Apparently this was all in the court documents and stuff. He asked the judge that's presiding over his case about unpaid employment taxes, and said he had been approached about a new reality show about rebuilding his life since leaving prison in February. Hmm. He explained he is well known for his days on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and that he has a large following on social media and as a public speaker. He said he's been using his platform to inform the public of the importance of paying their taxes. Hmm. Hmm. Are y'all gonna watch his show? Whatever it is, y'all gonna watch it. Hell, it'll be better than what the fuck we watching on Real Housewives of Atlanta. God be with us. Hey, Catherine Powell. Hey, state of being. Child, I ain't got it to do. Maybe I don't have it to do. Y'all not LV sweetie, you not going over there to watch? Y'all, I know y'all going over there to watch Peter. I know y'all going. Miss E, don't be like that. I'm just saying. Y'all not going over there to watch. The man says he needs y'all support. DPG, you too? You too, DPG? You ain't going over there to watch Peter? Chuck said he was fine. Chuck said he real fine. I didn't know you got into Peter like that, Chuck. Oh, wow. Even Chuck said he ain't going over there. Listen, I don't got nothing to do with it. I don't know. DPG says she's not watching you, Papa Smurf. The people don't see it for you, Peter. Okay. Now there's gonna be an audience that y'all gonna go over there and watch it. If it come on, it's gonna be watched probably not by as many people as watch Housewives of Atlanta. But if he have some of them on the show, it might garner him some views or something. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Oh, well then there's that, and that came from Fran. Hey, Fran. Peter, the people don't see it for you, sir. Sir, the people not seeing it for you. Okay. Please get away from us, sir. Go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
So this is one of those artists nowadays. Y'all know I don't be knowing these newfangled artists and people that y'all claim to be rappers and singers and whatever. Uh 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 um this is an artist named what's her name? Mona Leo. Mona Leo. Okay. Now, where is Xavier when I need him? Where would I know her from? Is she a singer? Is she a rapper? Like, what does she do? Baby, I don't know you, ma'am. I don't know who you are. Okay, I don't know, but she had a recent health scare. So I guess I'll report on that. She had a recent health scare. Okay, and she talked about the perils of being black. Hey, Paul. Oh, you wasn't talking about Patricia. Okay. Okay. I was confused there. I should have known that, huh, Chuck? Hey, Paul, Trade let you up, so you can come over here and be with us. Cause we ain't with our at our regular time. At our regular time, Paul still be up underneath Trade, getting his life. But Trade let Paul up, later in the day, like when Really B is live. So since me and Really B switched today, that's why we see Paul today, cause Trade be done. The fact that we got to do Google searches to find out who you are, ma'am. I shouldn't be laughing because your story is kind of serious, but nobody knows who you are, okay? Anyway, according to the Jasmine brand, she's opening up about a terrifying health scare that she had, revealing that she felt ignored by medical staff while suffering from ovarian torsion for over 12 hours. In an emotional X post, X formerly Twitter, that is, post, she shared that she was in severe pain and had to yell in agony before being taken seriously, ultimately leading to the loss of half of her reproductive system at just 24 years old. Excuse me, that's horrible. Mm, mm, child. Interesting. Now, if you don't know what torsion, both males and females can get torsion. Torsion is more prevalent in men, and it's where in men is where the testicle twists around itself, and the blood vessel that brings blood to the testicle gets strangled off. And so the blood can't leave and can't go out and go back in, and it gets swollen, and it gets very, very painful to the touch. You touch it, you have to have surgery to get it untwisted and stuff. But in rare cases, it can happen with the ovaries as well in a woman, and it causes severe pain in both men and women. And you usually have to have surgery to get it fixed. But it is something that, if you catch it in time, it can be fixed without losing the testicle or losing the ovary. It can be fixed if you catch it in time, but it is very painful. Um, she said, quote, I really could have died this year. End of quote. And she added that the experience had left her dealing with complications, hormonal changes, and not feeling like herself. Mm. Well, we know the medical field is very racist and prejudiced when it comes to black people. A lot of us when we was growing up and you had to go to the emergency room, baby, your parents would tell you, say, baby, now listen, when you get in this good emergency room, that's why I need you to scream and holler like you about to die. We used to get that. We used to be told that, baby, when you go to this emergency room, I need you to scream and holler on the ground like you about to die. You understand? Because sometimes if you didn't, they would just make you sit there for hours on hour on hour on hour on hour, and you had to literally act like you was about to go on to glory. Mm-hmm. Don't go in there. Right. Say the beer. Don't go in there. They ask you, well, where's the pain? How bad is the pain right now? Don't go in there saying 6 or 7. Baby, they're gonna be like, all right, okay, well, I have a seat outside. We'll get somebody out there. And then 4, 5, 6, 8 hours later, you still ain't seen nobody. Child, a mess. Just a damn mess. Now, Crazy Homebody Girl said, baby, I need to know how you're politically aligned at this point. We checking everybody's credentials. I'm with you, Crazy Homebody Girl. At this point, we checking everybody's credentials. Let me see your voting record. You got a red hat in your house with letters on it? I'm just trying to make sure. Ma'am, you got one of them red hats with the letters on the front? Just want to make sure. We done all had that story, baby. You got to go in there and go into straight theatrics, okay? Straight theatrics. Child. You be done lost the damn lung, lost the damn kidney by the time you got in there. Oh, we didn't think it was that bad. Bitch, why the fuck you think I'm in the emergency room? You think we came to the emergency room just for shits and giggles? We came to the emergency room because clearly there was nothing at the house that could help whatever problem we had. And it was too severe that we couldn't wait for the next doctor's appointment, you raggedy bitch. Because I remember when I was little, I don't remember there being urgent cares. Not in my neighborhood. Maybe urgent cares were around, but I do not remember a such thing as urgent care when I was little. When I was little, you either went to your doctor or you went to the hospital emergency room. That's it. That's all. I'm really thinking, I do not remember there being a such thing as urgent care when I was growing up. Now, this was way back when the world was in black and white, though, so then there's that. I mean, just saying. But I just remember, baby, if it was real bad, we was going to the emergency room. Because 9 times out of, because we had, everybody in my neighborhood had Medicaid. If you was a child, you had Medicaid. And so you had Medicaid, they had to see you. Right. I don't remember seeing urgent care till I became an adult. Not walking like Fred Sanford, child. Not this grouper plate. Now you want make me want some fish. Little baby, why you had to tell us that? Now I want some fish. Lord Jesus. Lord. Child. Yeah, I just don't remember seeing the urgent care when I was growing up. You ain't had that many options. Well, listen, Mona Leo, we'll check your credentials at the door, okay? Um, we'll check your credentials at the door and determine where we are in terms of our level of concern and things like that. You know, I mean, you apparently they treated you. They cut one of your ovaries out, and we are saddened to hear that. But baby, we gotta going on over there so we can check your credentials first, and then we'll determine our level of empathy and sympathy. Okay. Other than that, baby, you know what to do.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
So, I know Really B was talking about this a little bit over on her channel, the saga with these three, with Big Tigger and his wife, and his Big Tigger's co-host on V103 Radio. She's suing his wife for defamation. Said, bitch, you lied on me. Said, I'm a whole ass whore. Yeah. Yeah, she filed court documents were filed on June 30th in the U.S. District Court of the Northern District of Georgia. That's up in the Atlanta area. Yeah, she filed it in the Atlanta area. Yeah. This is federal. This ain't it. She didn't even take it to the local or state. Mama went federal. Did. She went federal. Mrs. Big Tigger, Alicia Brown. I hope that you and your husband done got back in good graces, because baby, you gonna need some money to pay for these good lawyers. Because now, baby, you got to go on the court and defend this, and it's not gonna be cheap. Because once a lawyer hears that you got to go to federal court, baby, listen, that they just went up on their hourly rate. You know, you're gonna have to get those lawyers that's charging 4 figures an hour. You're gonna have to be at one of them lawyers charging $1,200 an hour. Baby, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. I listen. Now, hey Tracy, see what's going on? It's one of our head hall monitors. Hey Symmetry, what's going on, beautiful? Oh, her daughter missing. I don't know enough about these people to know her daughter missing. The people said, where the fuck is your daughter, ma'am? Where is she at? Listen, all of this defamation shit, y'all know who started this. And if you recall, go back. Some of y'all were here. And I remember I said it was a live, me, Abby, and Really B was on the live together. I remember because I was driving. And it all started with Cardi B and Tasha K. And I remember saying at that time, because everybody was Team Cardi and nobody can't stand Tasha K. But I remember saying at that time, and some of y'all were here, I remember saying, while y'all cheering for Cardi B, this is going to open up Pandora's box, and we're going to go down the slippery slope where any celebrity, for any given reason, is just going to start suing everybody for defamation. For defamation, that is. And I say that because generally, prior to then, you were very hard pressed to find lawyers that would even take up a defamation lawsuit, because defamation is so hard to prove, and there's such a high bar to meet in terms of defamation. And I'm not saying that people are winning defamation lawsuits more now than they were before then, but what I am saying is there are more people inclined to go to court for defamation, and more lawyers inclined to take your money, letting you feel like you have an Ice Cube's chance in hell of proving defamation. Everybody want to cry defamation. Listen, that's a steep hill to climb. That's a steep hill to climb. So, but ma'am, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I just be real honest? We all got way too much the fuck going on right now in our own lives and in this world to be concerned about this little trivial shit y'all got going on. We really don't give a damn about y'all and what the fuck y'all got going on in this fuck shit, ma'am. I don't see your viewership dipping at V103. They still listening to you. Before this came out, it was just he say, she say, we throwing names at each other. Nobody gives a damn. I don't foresee you losing jobs. Well, who the fuck am I? I'm just a little YouTuber here. Ma'am, I don't care enough, ma'am. Okay, please, ma'am, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Okay, so yeah, because I ain't care enough about that woman and what she had going on. And with that being said, every time the money comes from their joint account, but I don't know. That comes from one of our legal experts, Nay. Hey, Nay, she's one of our legal experts. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender-conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late great Larry Myers to help us usher in our Sugar Spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So long farewell, I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And who shall ever believe
Major Sugar Spike.
they shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. So we start off the Sugar Spike segment in my hometown and at one of my alma maters. We're down at Florida International University where I got my graduate degrees from. Yeah, I got my graduate degrees from FIU, Florida International. So in a stunning violation of First Amendment rights, Florida International University, FIU, is moving forward with disciplinary actions against 7 students who participated in a silent protest at a campus event this past March. The students this week were given a written reprimand and are being ordered to record videos about FIU policies they allegedly violated. The students are telling news outlets that they worry the videos could force them to express opinions they do not agree with. So here's what happened. A group of students sat in the audience while FIU President Jeanette Nunez, who's a MAGA nut, held an on-campus event March 13th with former Major League Baseball star Alex Rodriguez. About a half hour into the program, students stood up and unveiled shirts that said, quote, "Ice off FIU," end of quote, and stood silently for a few minutes and then left the event. FIU maintains that the silent protest violated a campus policy against expressive activities taking place indoors. The school's own policies specify that, quote, "Expressive activities include protests, parades, marches, as well as the broad catch-all phrase exercises in free speech," end of quote. The university policy further underscores that all those activities are protected under the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. So you're saying that it's protected under the United States Constitution, but then say that they can't do that indoors. You can't have it both ways. In addition to a written reprimand for the protest, the students are being told they need to each record a 2-minute video explaining, quote, "what is expected related to indoor and outdoor areas and how you will apply what you have learned moving forward," end of quote, according to the disciplinary letters. The videos must be original and thoughtful and substantive in response to the prompt. Girl, I wish the fuck I would. I wish I would. I wish I would. So they stood up and had a silent protest. Now, one of the students that protested is a member of the FIU's BSU, their Black Student Union. And his father also went to FIU and was in the Black Student Union. And 2 others of the students are of Caribbean descent and are Black. We know what this is. FIU is ran by Cubans. And we know all about the Cubans over here. And we know those bastards are racist as hell. They are as MAGA can be, even while they are shipping their asses back to Cuba. So, but all of the Florida Dems are on top of this. Dems of Miami-Dade are on top of this. The ACLU of Florida is on top of this. The ACLU of Miami-Dade is on top of this. There are several organizations that are standing with and behind these students. Hey, Brandon. And so they're going to have representation. This probably will not stand. However, the problem is if it gets to the governor's desk, Ron DeSantis appointed this woman because she is a MAGA nut. So she's going to be supported at all levels of government. She won't be supported at the county level because the county mayor is a Democrat now. But if it goes past that and gets to the governor and the board of regents, it's the punishment will probably stand and they will have to go to court. This will go to court. I have no reason to believe that this will not end up in court. Governor death sentence will see to it. And not only will it end up in, it's not going to stop at the Florida Supreme Court because we know Governor death sentence has lined the Florida Supreme Court with his own sycophants and acolytes. So you'll get no help and protection at the Florida Supreme Court level. It's going to have to go to the federal appeals court. Yep. So, but yeah, I'm going to absolutely monitor this story in this situation. Proximity for me, and a lot of people that I know are already on top of this. So I will stay on top of this. Yeah, T, you didn't know AI was a lot. AI donated a lot of money over there to Donald John. Did. Sure did. Did. I'm just saying. Brandon, we've been calling him Governor Death Sentence since God was a child, just like we was calling the governor of Texas, Governor Hot Wheels, well before y'all ever heard Jasmine Crockett say that. We've been calling him Governor Hot Wheels since what, 2019, y'all? How long have we've been calling Greg Abbott Governor Hot Wheels since before COVID? Before COVID. And we got people that were here during that time. We've been calling him Governor Hot Wheels since before COVID. Before it was a thing. But yeah, we'll monitor the situation and bring y'all updates as they are made available. So, she didn't give me no credit, Mary. We've been saying that for the last 6-7 years. Lord. So, if y'all remember 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago now, we did a story from over in the UK when we did our Tuesday story from across the pond that Carl brought to us. It was about the UK banning the use of social media for all kids under the age of 16. Look at Fran. Fran says she was here. So, and how they had, they were passing the law that was going to ban all social media for kids under the age of 16. Well, apparently that's getting traction over here. It's so ironic that we covered this as it was going on across the pond over in England, and they had trepidations about it, and now it's gaining momentum and steam here stateside. According to Pew Research Center, nearly 6 in 10 U.S. adults support banning anyone under the age of 16 from using social media sites. The survey comes as governments around the world weigh new restrictions on teens' use of social media. About 1 in 5 adults oppose banning those under 16 from using social media, and roughly a quarter are unsure, according to the survey. So if you look at this survey here, there's 56% support banning social media from teens under 16, from anybody 16 or under. 21% says they're opposed to banning it, and then you have about 23% that are not sure. So that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Now, although we reported on the UK passing the law, Australia and Canada are also considering the law. How would y'all feel about that if they brought that over here? Do y'all think that it's a good idea? My problem is I don't know the informant. They want a digital. Well, it will force you to have a digital ID. Yeah, it will. It absolutely will force you to get a digital ID, and they're absolutely going to do this. Hey, Jay Parrish. I think parents should do a better job of monitoring. There's a lot of software that you can install on your child's computer. I mean, not computer, on their phone, that can shut off social media during certain hours of the day, like during school hours. There are things that can disable parts of certain apps and things like that, or make apps unavailable from the app store as well. There are a lot of things that can be done. Now, let's be clear. Whether you ban it or not, children 16 and up will find a way. There is no technological block or guardrail that you can put in place that a 16-year-old or a 15-year-old will not find their way around. I promise you that. There's no technological lock or anything that you're going to find that will keep a 15-year-old or a 14-year-old off of whatever app they want to be on. I'm just saying. Yes, moving through Congress. I think, now if I remember, they tried it a few months back, earlier this year, and it didn't make it. And so last time I heard the informant, you may know better than me, I heard that they were trying to attach it to another bill. I can't remember which bill it is, but I heard that they were trying to attach parts of that bill to another bill to sneak it in. So, but yes, baby, I taught middle school. I did. I taught middle school for about, 8 years? Yeah, about 8 years I taught middle school. Those little diabolical spawns of Satan ascended from the 9th level of hell can get through anything. And you can say what you want. If you've ever taught middle school, you know middle school students are little spawns of Satan ascended from the 9th level of hell. They are horrible. Bad as hell. I'm just saying. Chuck say stop giving the little bastards cell phone. Well, parents nowadays figure no, they need a cell phone because I need to be able to get in contact with them. I bet when I was still in the classroom, the way I used to be cussing parents out, this my mom on the phone. Hey, let me talk to your mama. Hello, hey ma'am, how you doing today? Yeah, This is his teacher. He's good, but ma'am, you can't be calling him during the school day like this. He'll have to take his phone down to the office and have it signed into the office, and he'll be able to pick it up after school. If he does this again, then you'll have to pick it up for him. Uh-huh. All right. Well, I'll talk to you next. No, ma'am, I don't have time right now. I'm in the middle of class. But I'll you can sign up for some of my office hours, and you can sign up for a parent teacher conference, and we can talk about it. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I miss having a flip phone so you can snap it closed and they hear it. You know, that flip phone was sickening, bitch. The way you used to close that flip phone and you knew the person heard that shit close on the other end. Mm-hmm. Child. But you can ban it all you want. These kids are going to find a way. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Nothing. In other sugar spiky news, well, then there's this. Where my Louisiana people at? Well, that young lady right there is Liz Muriel. She's a MAGA nut. Mm-hmm. And she's the first female attorney general in the history of Louisiana. Well, she's been given a 16-count indictment by a New Orleans grand jury charging her with intimidation and malfeasance. The charges effectively accused her of trying to intimidate New Orleans officials who fought a law passed by Republican legislators to overhaul the city's courts. And if y'all remember, we reported on this when you had the black man, I can't remember his name, who was supposed to start his job as the clerk of the court down in Louisiana. And instead of letting that black man take his job, the governor and the legislators say, we just going to eliminate it from New Orleans government. Yeah, y'all, he ain't going to be able to, yeah, he was elected. We don't give a damn about him being duly elected by citizens. Fuck that. The position is going. You ain't got shit. Yeah, this stems from that. Now, she and her lawyers moved for a stay right after this indictment came, and the Louisiana Supreme Court granted it early on Friday, finding that she made, quote, a compelling argument concerning the disturbing defects in the grand jury proceedings and in the trial court's handling of those proceedings, end of quote. She also called the charges against her retaliatory, meritless, and unconstitutional. She wrote on X that she would, quote, continue doing the job the people of Louisiana elected me to do, end of quote. You have a sitting attorney general brought up on a 16-count indictment. Let me say that again, because I don't think people understand the gravity of this. This is the state attorney general, the top lawyer for the state. The top lawyer for the state being brought up on charges. A mess. A mess. A goddamn mess. Here we are. Here the fuck we are. But her Republican governor is going to back her 1,000%. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Her governor is going to back her 1,000%. Mm-hmm. The Louisiana Supreme Court is going to back this Republican MAGA nut 1,000%. Mm-hmm. 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 Now, let me give you some background on this, okay? Now, I told y'all this, that was his name, Calvin Duncan. This stemmed from Calvin Duncan being elected to the court clerk in New Orleans, right? After that, I told you they eliminated the position. They abolished the position. Remember, I also told you he had spent 28 years in prison for a crime he did not do and was exonerated. We remember that part. We went through all of that. The man spent 28 years in prison in Louisiana for a crime that he did not commit, was exonerated, let out of jail, then goes to school, gets education, turns his life around. Oh, well, it wasn't nothing to turn around from because he didn't even do nothing. Nevertheless, gets elected to this position. They would not have it, so they abolished the position. Now, the State Attorney General Murrell at one point told 8 New Orleans officials, including the mayor of New Orleans and the New Orleans district attorney, that they could face removal from their jobs because they opposed the law eliminating Mr. Duncan's position. Now, he won by 68% of the vote. State Attorney General Murrell and Governor Landry have refused to acknowledge that Mr. Duncan was exonerated. They're still calling him a felon, an ex-con, and refuse to acknowledge that he was exonerated. He's listed on the National Registry of Exonerations. They say she was calling the people in New Orleans, her and her office, telling them that they was going to lose their job, harassing them, telling them that there was no situation where where Mr. Duncan could be seated and stuff like that. Like, it was a whole mess. A whole mess. Now, I told you she got to stay on the indictments, right? Her successful motion for a stay of her indictments has raised questions that the special prosecutor who obtained the charges, former Judge Lori White, previously served as an attorney for Duncan. Attorney General Murrell's office, furthermore, represented White in a state lawsuit in which it was alleged that White gave an employee sexy lingerie at a Christmas party. They got a whole lot of going on over here. The lawyer representing her is a whole ass got her own sexual harassment situations going on. It's a whole bunch of fuckery and fuck shit. I don't see any situation where anything happens to this woman. I don't see a situation at all. I just can't see it. Not in the great state of Louisiana. I just can't see it happening. There's no situation where I see anything happening to her. We'll keep you posted. In our last sugar spiky story of the day, Rainbow Coalition compound, I always got to come back and bush y'all across the head every now and again. Well, at least I ain't doing it this time. All right. So then there's this. Turkish authorities have blocked an LGBTQ plus cruise carrying mostly American travelers from docking in the country, citing, quote, moral standards and family values, end of quote. The 10-day Athens to Venice cruise, organized by Atlantis Events, was scheduled to depart Greece on Sunday and stop in Kusadasi, Turkey, 2 days later before continuing to Istanbul. Instead, the Virgin Voyages ship, Scarlet Lady, will now stop in Cairo, Egypt, Crete, Greece, and Crete, Greece. Instead, local authorities in Turkey said that they had canceled the event because the ship had been chartered by groups, quote, known for behaviors incompatible with the fabric of our society and our moral values, end of quote. The decision affects 1,900 passengers, including roughly 1,100 from the United States. They say they ain't gonna even let y'all dock, not much less get off the ship. You can't even come into port, bitch. Y'all got all of those people living in the home of sectionals over there. Y'all got too many of those people living in the home of sectionals, okay? We don't want it. Y'all can't even port over here. Find you somewhere else to go. We don't give a damn that most of y'all are white and y'all are privileged and feel like your caucasity, your mantle of white privilege and breastplate of white supremacy gives you access to anything, anytime, any place, and anywhere. That shit don't work over here. This is Turkey. So as you can probably imagine, they even got Patti LuPone, famed Broadway star Patti LuPone. She on the cruise. She's supposed to be performing on the cruise. So you know this is all of the rich white gays here. Baby, listen. These are the affluent white gays. They really don't get told no. And they're being told no. Now, I'm not saying it's right. But baby, child. The problem isn't with Virgin. The problem is with the country of Turkey. The country of Turkey said, bitch, you can't come. Virgin is here for all of it. Virgin set it up. Turkey said, you're not bringing these people who reside in the home of sectionals into our country. Then there's that Chimera. My thing is, Virgin, I think you would have vetted this out before y'all went through all of this. Why go if they don't want the girls there, then baby, just don't put that as a stop on your itinerary. Just don't make it a stop on that, because you could be putting people in danger by even going through this. Like, let's just say they docked and got they docked on port, got off, and the girls are doing well. You know how Reese G would say the girls were girling. And now some of these people wind up in jail and all kinds of stuff. Like, you got to look out for the betterment of the patrons on this ship. This ain't the time. If I'm on vacation, this ain't the time for protests or you making statements politically. Baby, we just here to have a good time. And all of this politics, these girls are on the high seas trying to get their back cracked, trying to get their box beat in. And dance and drink too, and sing Broadway show songs. They ain't got time for all of these politics and shit. They got Patti LuPone over there gonna be holding notes for 3 and 4 minutes and shit, reliving her days like it's 1978 again, and she at Studio 54. Patti LuPone is up there in age. She done been around since God was a child. Listen, I just think I think Virgin Y'all have to take some responsibility on this, and y'all should have vetted this out first. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just saying. Yeah, somebody dropped the ball, DPG. That's my question. Like, listen, they now you know they're gonna be high on the high seas, baby. Baby, listen. You talk about having drugs or cocaine stuck in your butt crack, baby. Listen, baby Patty LaPone been around since God was a child, honey. Baby mama been around for a long time. But these girls, they I you know the white gays, they feel real privileged. They feel like they can go anywhere and do anything. And baby, it's just not that way. It's just not that way. Sorry to tell you. Now's a good time. We're about halfway through. Now's a good time, if you haven't already, to donate to the platform. We have done premier, breathtaking broadcasting all week long. All week. We ain't had a day off in about 12 days. Mm-hmm. Ain't had a day off. No, more than that now. Been here every day for y'all. Support the platform. How do you support? Give your shoe size. Whatever your shoe size is, give that to the platform. If you wear 6.5, just give $6.50. If you wear an 11, just give $11. It's real easy. Donate to the platform. There's a QR code there. The QR code also stays here next to me, where you can always click the QR code there as well to donate to the platform, and it's scrolling at the bottom. All right. It's time for Kornacki Skacky's Corner. And today we're going back to the great state of Michigan. Going back to the great state of Michigan. So Michigan has its primaries coming up on August 4th. We already did the gubernatorial primaries. We already looked at that. Now we want to look at the Senate, the U.S. Senate primaries. Gary Peters is not seeking a third term. Senator Gary Peters is not seeking a third term. And so since he's retiring from the Senate, that leaves an open spot. So let's see who's running for in the primaries for the two big parties. Now, the presumptive Republican nominee is Mike Rogers. He is running at this point unopposed because everybody else was either disqualified or dropped out. He is a former U.S. representative. He was representing Michigan's 8th congressional district, and he served in Congress for about 14 years. Mm-hmm. Yep. So he had 7 terms in Congress. He was a nominee for U.S. Senate in 2024 against that bitch Alyssa Slotkin, who I can't stand at this point. She get on my fucking nerves, and we know she won that seat. But he's running again. Nobody believes that he'll win, but here we are. So on the Democratic side, this is where the knives have come out. Now, Abdul El Sayed is he ran for governor against Big Gretch back in the day, and he's the former Wayne County Health Director. He has the support though of all of the progressive wing. All of the progressives, the progressive wing. He has a shit ton of endorsements. Every progressive in Congress, every progressive in the Senate, Uh, uh, um, you're talking about care. A lot of PACs. Um, a new policy political action committee. If you know that, that's a progressive PAC. Jewish Voice for Peace. That's a progressive PAC. You name it. If they're progressive, they are endorsing him. A lot of state officers from other states are endorsing him. He has a lot of backing, and he's a far left progressive. Uh, uh, um, Now, Mallory McMorrow, she has the she doesn't have the establishment vote. She has the people who are left of the establishment, but not way out there on the far on the far fringes of the left side. So we have three completely different factions of the Democratic Party here. This is a litmus test of who you are as a Dem. The far lefts are supporting Abdul El Sayed. The middle of the roaders that are not centrist establishment Dems, but are not progressives, they're supporting Mallory McMorrow, and she is a state senator from the state legislative 8th district. And then we have Haley Stevens, who has the endorsement of all of the centrists and the establishment Dems. And she has a grocery list of endorsements as well. Now, Alyssa Slotkins and Gary Peters have declined to endorse anybody. Big Gretch has also declined to endorse anyone in this race. Now, the three of them are neck and neck in terms of money raised. Sayed has raised $7.6 million. Mallory McMorrow has raised $8.6 million, and Haley Stevens has raised $8.8 million. Right now, most polls are showing El Sayed is going to win this. That's what most polls are showing. There's a few polls that show Haley Stevens because she has the establishment Dems behind her, but most polls are showing that the Democrats, just like we've seen in much of the country, are sick of the status quo, and they're going with Abdul El Sayed. That's what we're seeing. I don't live in the great state of Michigan, so I can't vote there, but that's what it is. Thank you, T, for your super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lee. Lee says, I got a big foot. Here you go. You're size 10. Thank you, Lee. Thank y'all for y'all contributions to the platform. They said Michigan got that nasty women's disease going around in their stomachs right now. The one that's giving people violent projectile style diarrhea. T says she wants y'all to know she don't wear 10, by the way. 15 other states have it too. No, it's a bunch of states that have it. It's here in Georgia. I think they say New York has the most cases right now, but it's in a bunch of states. I didn't put it in the dossier today. I probably should have. I'll report on it next week. See how bad it's gotten. Miss Shorty B says she upgraded her membership. Shout out to the members. Who you talk about? Haley Stevens? I don't remember. You might be right. I can't remember. T. Hey, Lemon Kush. There's a shootout at the Fairland Mall in Dearborn, Michigan today. Oh, dear God. Y'all pray for the people up there. You know that we got a gun problem here. Um, we'll monitor the situation. Again, their primary is on August 4th. You should start to get mail-in ballots. If you haven't already gotten, you should get those shortly. And early voting should start in a couple weeks. It's time for our old school gospel feature. Now listen. If you're new here, right? Let me hip you to the game. If you're new here, this is where we take an old school gospel song and we play it. But sometimes YouTube be tripping. And sometimes in the middle of us getting our praise on during our old school gospel feature, YouTube will shut the live down until we stop playing the video. Now, if it gets shut down, the video, we're not finished. They're just going to shut it down until I stop playing the video. And then when I stop playing the video, then they'll bring me the live back on. But I just put the link to Twitch in the chat. We are also simulcasting on Twitch. So you could go over on Twitch and watch us on Twitch and never have to worry about that. Now, YouTube been good to us the last couple weeks, haven't they? They haven't shut us down the last few weeks. So I don't know how they'll do this week. But if for some reason you get the gray screen or black screen of death saying this video is unavailable, we'll be back. Don't worry. Just stay right there. We'll be back. Once the song is over and the video has stopped playing, they'll bring us back. But if it does go away, I put the link to Twitch in the chat and go to Twitch. We always simulcast on Twitch. Twitch, you can cuss. You can drop links in Twitch. You have cool emojis in Twitch. Twitch lets you do a lot more than what YouTube lets you do. Yeah, you can cuss over there. Yeah, they let you do it all over there. So today's old school gospel feature, right? In today's old school gospel feature, we're going old school. This group, we know this group, but I don't think that people talk enough about this group's impact on gospel music. And who is the group? The group is the Winans. Not BB and CC, the four brothers. Marvin, Carvin, Michael, and Ronald. Those Winans. They don't get enough fanfare about how revolutionary they were in the gospel realm. They were way ahead of their time in terms of music, way ahead of their time in terms of gospel music, and singing their faces off. So today, for our old school gospel feature, it's an oldie but goodie. We're going to listen to the great Winans. They will be singing one of their biggest hits ever, Tomorrow. Here's the Winans singing their celebrated hit, Tomorrow. Please enjoy.
Tomorrow, forget about tomorrow. Won't you give your life today? Oh, please, don't just turn and walk away. Tomorrow is not promised. Don't let this moment slip away. Ooh.
'Cause you're to my heart could very well begin That was Tomorrow by the great group, The Whining. That's the original. And I love Tamia down. I love Tamia. That's the original. Them the original gangster. Somebody over there get the sheet. Cause you know Tracy over there, Tracy W over there still on the ground. Baby, listen. You know, Carvin go over there and hit that falsetto, and you be like, that thing just hit you, man. It just hit you. Lord. My song by The Winans where Carvin used to give you that straight falsetto was When You Cry. Whenever they say When You Cry by The Winans, don't owe me nothing. Have me with whole snot bubbles around here. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Whole snot bubbles over here. When they play When You Cry. When You Cry by The Winans. Listen, you going through something, listen to some When You Cry. I'm right there by your side. Carvin singing in the rafters. I'm here for all parts of it. I saw them do that live. Carvin was on stage by himself, singing his heart out. You know, we always talk about Marvin, and Marvin is an excellent singer. Marvin is the voice. But Carvin had that falsetto. Baby, listen. We still got people over there rolling on the ground. Damn. Still got Tracy. Tracy W say she ain't finished. Lord, we over here sweating. Thank you to Cross Country Cruiser and The Informed for your shoe donations on the Cash App. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much to The Informed and Cross Country Cruiser for your shoe donations, shoe size donation. Feel that thing. That was our old school gospel feature of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got what you needed. I hope you got what you needed from that one. It's time for This Day in Music. If you're new here, this is where we pick a year and we look at the top 10 R&B singles on that day. So, we're going to be looking at the top 10 R&B singles on July 3rd of a particular year. Now, last week, what we did was last week 95. I think we did. Hold on, let me tell you right now. I think we did 95 last week. No, wait. Hold on. I'll tell you right now what we did last week. Hold on. Last week we did 96. Oh yeah, last week was a good year. Yeah, last week. Ooh, we had a lot of fun last week. We did. We did. Yeah, we did 96 last week. Up. Little baby got it. We'll be looking at the top 10 R&B songs on July 3rd, 1979. I was a whole 6 months old. It's a little whippersnapper, they were still. I was 6 months old. It was a good year. Crazy Homebody Girl. The greatest thing this world has ever known happened that year. Just saying. Grr. Grr. We'll be looking at the top 10 R&B singles on July 3rd, 1979. Let's see what the people was listening to back then. You'll be surprised, Montrez. You are our musical aficionado over here. And I'm always surprised at the songs that you know from some of these old songs. You'll probably know a few of them. Number 10, Diana Ross, The Boss Great. So listen, y'all. Diana Ross, I ain't got too many songs that I'll be like, oh, yes, Diana. Because, she can't really sing like that. I ain't going to hold you. She really can't sing like that. But this was a good little groove right here for Diana. Diana was feeling herself at this point. 1979, Mama was feeling it, honey. Mama could do no wrong. Her body was slim and taut. She had the right amount of curl in that head, before it just went crazy and stuff. Baby, listen. Diana Ross, The Boss, at number 10. Number 9, Confunction, Chase Me. Child. Listen. Now, Chase Me is quintessential Confunction. Lots of synthesizers, lots of horns, and just great funk. Just some good funk. Oh my God. You talking classic funk. Chase Me by Confunction. It gives you everything you need. Number 8. You're going to Make Me Love Somebody Else. Now, I'm not familiar with this song, The Jones Girl. I'm just not familiar with it. Baby, but what's diabolical is that mop bob. Look at old girl right here. Look at this bob or whatever that mushroom bob she got right here. Baby, that is diabolical. Girl, they let you take this picture for this. Now, I do know, most of us know the Jones Girls because they originated the song Who Can I Run To that Escape remade and made famous. But I'm familiar with Who Can I Run To because the Jones Girls did that. I'm not familiar with You Gonna Make Me Love Somebody Else. But they had great harmonies. Great harmonies. Great harmonies. Now, then you got my girl Donna Summer. Bad girl. Talking about the sad girl. Bad girl. talking about saying, girl. I'm just saying, that's Donna Summer. Beat, beat. Toot, toot. Beat, beat. I mean, this is quintessential Donna Summer. She was still in her disco bag at this point. It had a gospel tinge too. I'm gonna have to go listen to it. But this is a very big hit for Donna Summer. Now we are family. Come on, Sister Sledge. I got all my sisters with me. Come on, Sister Sledge. We are family. Ow, ow, ow. Get up, everybody, and sing. Come on, Sister Sledge. We are family. Them ladies were singing over there. They were singing now. They were singing their hearts out. Now, this is a cookout song, okay? This is a cookout song. When you go to the black cookout, Sister Sledge, We Are Family is going to play at some point. I'm just saying. You going to play this song at the cookout, at the family reunion, down to the repast or something like that after the funeral. When the family get together and they just playing music, this gonna come on. I'm just saying. Number 5, dance, dance, Boogie Wonderland. Dance, dance, Boogie Wonderland. You had Philip Bailey. You talk about falsetto, singing in the sky. Baby, listen. That damn Philip Bailey was in the stratosphere singing on Boogie Wonderland. And that's saying something for Philip Bailey because he always be in the stratosphere. But Boogie Wonderland was a jam. This is not, and I know I keep saying this is quintessential classic whatever group, but Boogie Wonderland is quintessential classic Earth, Wind, and Fire, The Elements, the greatest band to ever walk the face of the earth. Fight Your Mama. I mean, you got the horns. You got Philip Bailey singing in the stratosphere. You got Verdine on that goddamn bass. You got Maurice White over there leading the song before they broke up and stuff. I mean, it was quintessential. Yeah, he was way up there. Listen, Brandon, he was way up there. Hey, Butterfly, what's going on, boo? I mean, but on Boogie Wonderland especially when he hit the Boogie Wonderland, and you listen, he's way up there. Boogie Wonderland, when they hold it out, he is way, I'm like, bruh, Lord. Like Whoopi told Sister Mary Sister Mary, whatever her name is, or Sister Act 1, she said, you know, we all want to get closer to God, but we just don't know if you could do that vocally. Just saying. But Boogie Wonderland was a great hit. Great hit. Number 4, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. They was jamming in 1979. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. Great song. Great song. This is another family reunion cookout song. A song where it gives a family vibe. You feel like you see your aunts bringing pans of side dishes in, your uncles outside on the grill talk about who grilling recipe is better. The kids outside playing, not like y'all play today. Like they used to play. The girls was over there probably playing jump rope or something like that. The boys was over there playing football. You know, it just gives a good family vibe, family feeling, okay? I'm just saying. Just saying. Everybody done heard this song. And you can't listen to Ain't No Stopping Us Now and not just feel good, okay? It's a feel good song. That's the one thing I see about this 1979 list. Motherfuckers needed to feel good, and all of these are feel good songs. None of these are songs that make you go, "Oh dear God, I want to." These are all upbeat, feel good songs, and many of them have lasted, stood the test of time. Number 3, good times. These are the good times. Leave your care behind. These are the good times. Happy day, are here again. Listen, again, with the theme, all of these songs are about feeling good. All of these songs are about feeling good. This is a skating rink song. Like, this is a skating rink song. Good times. You can play at the skating rink and have a good ass time. She did the fuck out of this song. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just saying. Baby, the people was high as hell on all types of illicit drugs. You name it, they was high on it, okay? I'm just saying. Good Times by Chic is number 3. We've got a great list so far, y'all. Listen, turn off the lights. Ow! Light a candle. Ow! Ladies immediately, their panties just came off. All the ladies' panties just came off immediately. Immediately. Listen. The thing about Teddy P was, he was always going to start off in the pocket and in the groove. By the end of the song, he was always yelling at you. Turn them off! You know, by the end of the song, Teddy P was always going to be yelling at you by the end of the song. I'm just saying. This was Baby making music. Teddy P go on stage. The man ain't saying a word and got just a pile of pennies, wet, by the way, laid at his feet on stage. I'm just saying. I ain't never did that. Well, I take that back. We were at a Maxwell concert one time, and yeah, I think I lost it. I was on third row, and I remember it was a bunch of panties up there, and I remember he picked up what were some boxers, they were, and said, "Who threw these?" I was too ashamed to raise my hand and say that I threw them, but it wasn't me. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, Teddy P, Baby making machine. Well, this was after Teddy P had done broke off from Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. He had done broke off from Harold Melvin by this point. He was solo dolo. And the number 1 song, You Can Ring My Bell. I can't get up there. But this is Anita Ward. Oh, I can't get up there at all. This is Anita Ward. Listen. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. I almost choked myself trying to get up there with Anita Ward. I'm just saying. This is another skater rink song. I love the little background with the little boo, 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 boo. I love the background part of the song like that. Ring My Bell, great song by Anita Ward. Great song. I'm just saying. Great, great, great song by Anita Ward. Ring My Bell. Still goes hard to this day. Goes hard to this day. To this day, it still goes hard. Those were the top 10. Let's recap top 10 songs on July 3rd, 1979. Number 10, Diana Ross, The Boss. Number 9, Confunction, Chase Me. Excuse me. Thank you for the super chat. Patrice Russian, haven't you heard? I think, I forgot what year we did, and Patricia Russian's Haven't You Heard was on there. Was it 78? I can't remember what year it was. We did a year, and Patricia Russian, Haven't You Heard, was on there. Number 7, the Jones Girls, You're Gonna Make Me Love Somebody Else. That's number 8, I'm sorry. Number 7, Bad Girl by Donna Summer. Number 6, We Are Family by Sister Sledge. Number 5, Boogie Wonderland, Earth, Wind, and Fire with The Emotions. Let's not forget The Emotions was on that song with them. And The Emotions were a great group by their own right and on their own accord. Ain't No Stopping Us Now by McFadden and Whitehead, number 4. Good Times by Chic, number 3. Turn Off the Lights, Teddy Pendergrass, number 2. And the number 1 song on July 3rd, 1979, Anita Ward, Ring My Bell. Great list, y'all. Great list. Great list. Hey, Phoenix Rising. Great list, y'all. It was a good list today. Now it's time for us to look at the top 5 rap and hip hop singles on this day of a certain year. What year are you guessing? I don't even remember what the year is, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't remember the year. I don't remember the year. But what year are you guessing? We'll be doing this today. I don't know what the year is, so I'm just gonna click the button and see. Oh, 1994. See, I couldn't remember the year. I didn't even know. I couldn't even confirm whether you were right or wrong because I couldn't remember what. I couldn't remember what the year was. All right, let's see what we were listening to in terms of rap and hip hop singles in the year of our Lord 1994, ninth grade. I just got out of ninth grade. Ahmad, back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. There's some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. There's some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Ahmad, back in the day, went hard. This was the summer of 94. Oh, this went hard. This went real hard. Real hard. You hear me? Cha. Girl. Number 4, Got Me Waiting. I remember this song because they sampled Luther Vandross. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? I'm not doing this with Really Beat. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She couldn't even spell it out. See, her phone knew that she wasn't even supposed to be saying that mess. Talk about she wasn't even born yet. Baby, you were already out of high school in 1994. On July 3rd, 1994, ma'am, you were in college. But I remember Got Me Waiting by Heavy D and the Boys because it sampled Luther Vandross. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? I always remember that about this song. But Heavy D and the Boys back in the day could just do no wrong for me. They could do no wrong. So funkified. The Brat. Funkified. Funkdafied by the Brat. Baby, listen. She was a hard stud back then, baby. I think she done. I think she done filmed herself up quite a bit. But back in these days, back in the mid 90s, 94, she was a whole hardened thug. The Brat was a hard stud. Okay, do you hear me? Do you hear me? A whole thug. She wasn't fucking around. She looked like she was gonna whoop your ass. Baby, listen. But it was a jam now. It was a whole bop. Funkdafied was a whole bop. Number 4. Now, this is where Coolio sampled wait, was that EWF that sang Fantastic Voyage, the original? But this is come along and ride on the fantastic slide, slide, slippity slide. Remember that song? Coolio had feel good rap music, okay? He always used to just come out with a song that just made you bounce and bop and bounce and bop. That was Lakeside that did the original Fantastic Voyage. Thank you. But Coolio, uh, uh, um, yeah, Coolio had just bounce, feel good music. Slide, slide, slippity slide, take to the back and do the ride. Yeah, I remember this. And the number 1 song, listen, on July 3rd, in the year of our Lord, 1994, all you got to hear is and you immediately know. You immediately know. If you don't immediately know the song just from the beginning, we're not in the same situation. Nate Dogg, Warren G, listen. It doesn't get no better right here. It gets no better than this song. It gets no better than this song. It gets no better than it. It gets no better because everybody, when they hear that, you're waiting. You're waiting for your chance to say, regulators, mount up. That's all we need. That's all we need. And from there, every word we are going to be singing from the top of our voices. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just saying. It's regulators. My favorite line is where Nate Dogg say, "Would you let me ride?" That's my favorite part. Would you let me ride? That's my favorite part. And if you know like I know, listen, y'all don't want it. Listen. If you smoke like I smoke, you get high like every day. Ow! Listen! Ow! The Above the Rim soundtrack is probably in my top 10 soundtracks of all time. It's right there. The Above the Rim soundtrack is one of those strong soundtracks. It's up there with the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. It's up there with the Boomerang soundtrack. It's there. Listen, say what you want about the Above the Rim soundtrack. It goes hard and strong. I'm just saying. Let's recap the top 5 songs on July 3rd, 1994. Number 5, Back in the Day by Ahmad. Strong list today, y'all. Strong list. Number 4, Heavy D and the Boys Got Me Waiting. Number 3, Funkdafied by The Brat. Number 2, Fantastic Voyage by Coolio. Number 3, I'm sorry, number one song on July 3rd, 1994. Number one rap and hip hop song was Warren G and Nate Dogg, Regulate. Great list. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh dear God. God be with us. God save us. It is time for our video breakdowns. And it's time to see what fuck shit and fuckery my let's see what fuckery my algorithm has in store for us today, y'all. We should all be afraid because y'all know my algorithm is always on the fuck shit. We have several of them today. Well, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Hey, man. Y'all know man, that's my boo. Don't be looking too hard at my man. Anyway, here's our first video breakdown.
Look, I just did my best friend eyelashes. Got my sister love. Look at her eyelashes. They cold, ain't they? Yeah. Charge $15 for the eyebrow, $15 for the lashes. Come to me. My name is Maria. If you want your eyelashes done.
I cannot. I just don't understand. Now you know your sister eyes fucked up. And you gonna put the biggest lashes you can. Like, you put the lash that look like a fan like this on this woman's eyelash. So when she open her eye, it go like this. Ma'am, you know your sister eyes fucked up. And you gonna put the biggest lashes on there just to accentuate her eyelash, her fucked up ass eyes now, right? So we all forced to look at this shit. Why would, hey, algorithm of mine. Why would you think that I would want to see this? I don't understand why. Like, I figured when she bat her eyes 5 miles away, it turns into a tornado or something like that. Like, I feel like the reverberations within the wind and weather terrain of whatever location she's in, when she blink her eyes 5 miles away, it causes a tornado. I'm just saying. Jesus God, Lord. You know who, I shouldn't say this, but if you ever watched the movie The Mask with Cher and her son had the little disease and stuff from back in the 80s. Remember that? Tell me she don't look like his sister that's happened to be black. The little boy with the long face that had the little deformity and stuff. You remember the movie with what was his name? Rocky or whatever? And Cher was the mama. And then when he died, we was all in there crying and stuff. Nobody remembered the movie, right? Oh, you remember? Okay, I thought I was just me. But tell me, look at her face and tell me you don't see that same facial bone structure as Rocky from from the movie The Mask with Cher. Don't do that. Don't act like it's just me, y'all. Don't act like it's just me. Don't do that. Okay. Thank you, Brandon. Don't act like it's just me. Girl. Right, her sister don't love Phoenix. Oh, dear God. Here's our next video breakdown.
You guys, I have never been excited for a swimsuit like I'm excited for this.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Matt. I don't even know that I need to see the rest of this video. Because once you say you're excited, ma'am, I'm looking at you and I'm looking at whatever is on your face and on your forehead and the way your hair look and the way. No, I'm not excited. If you are excited, I am afraid. I don't even know that I want to click play and let the video play out. I am officially afraid, ma'am. You are excited. I am afraid. because I know how my algorithm is, and I know my algorithm ain't shit. I'm just saying. I guess we got to get through it. Let me rewind it. God be with us. God save us.
You guys, I have never been excited for a swimsuit like I'm excited for this one, and I have to show you all, and I know everybody's going to hate on my thigh rolls and my legs and my belly, but I don't care. Look how freaking pretty this swim.
I knew it. 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 I knew. I knew. I knew. When she said she was excited, baby, I knew.
You
Look at
guys,
this
I have
shit.
never been excited for a swimsuit like I'm excited for this one, and I have to show you all, and I know everybody's going to hate on my thigh rolls and my legs and my belly, but I don't care. Look how freaking pretty.
I told y'all I was afraid for a reason. I told y'all. I told y'all. This is exactly why we can't have nice things. This is why. This is why we can't have nice things. Here's our next video breakdown.
I love when buttholes have themes. This one is for
Wait, you love when who has what? Wait. I just want to make sure I heard you right. Hold on, ma'am.
I love when buttholes have themes.
The first words uttered in a video for my algorithm says, and I quote, I love when buttholes have themes. I'm going to rewind that one more time. 'Cause maybe I just heard it wrong. But I do believe that this woman descended from the Caucasus Mountains, said with the fullness of her chest that she, quote, loves when buttholes have themes. Here we are.
I love when buttholes have themes. This one is for a girl who loves Beauty and the Beast. And it's perfect because she also loves reading. So I decided to do the Belle pre-Beast. You know, when she's walking around carrying her book and there's that whole song and dance in the beginning. Anyways, so I made Belle. I gave her an old looking book. This girl also loves volleyball and Diet Coke. This one's going to be a magnet and I hope you love it.
It's going to be a magnet to put where? Why are we making buttholes into magnets? So you just gonna sit it on your refrigerator as a what? Conversation starter? What's that? Oh, that's my little butthole, fashioned to look like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. What the fuck? I promise you, if I go over any one of you bastards' house and you got a butthole as a magnet on your goddamn refrigerator, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I don't want nothing to eat at your house. I don't want nothing. No, my butthole don't have a thing. Maybe I need one because, well, you know, I call that back there the pearly gates. That's what we call it back there. And so anybody who enters there, they become Saint Peter. When they leave, I call them Saint Peter because I'll be like, yeah, you just entered the pearly gates. Anyway, we're not talking about my butthole. We talking about if y'all have buttholes as magnets on y'all refrigerators. Now, Chuck, I have no control over the algorithm, okay? Some of the fuck shit, and we got people here that we do video breakdowns every day on Run Your Mouth. And I have no idea how some of the shit that ends up in my algorithm ends up in my algorithm. But here the fuck we are. I don't think that Belle had a Diet Coke on Beauty and the Beast. I'm so confused here. I didn't know either, Phoenix. I had no idea that we needed themes for buttholes. But here we go. See. I'm not going down this road. Here's our next video breakdown. That is more in line with something my algorithm would probably. Now that right there that makes sense for my algorithm. I expect my algorithm to show me something like that. Now that is to be expected for my algorithm. It absolutely is to be expected from my algorithm. Now some of that other foolishness, that right there, I fully expect from my algorithm. I do. I do. I really do. Hmm. Here it is again. That makes sense for my algorithm. That makes perfect sense. Here's our next video breakdown. I don't know what y'all making, but I'm here for it. You know, I be seeing a lot of the videos. I think even the I Show Speed guy went over there to Africa and they had the little ladies that be oiling you down and stuff. And I'm not here for these ladies, you know, to be oiling me down and putting stuff all over my rubbing my body and giving me massages and stuff over in Africa. But I'll sign up for some shit like this. Where do I sign up? I'm just saying. Let me in the room. Let me see that one more time. I'm here for whatever this is. Oh yeah, I saw all of that. Oh, I saw all of it. I did. Saw all of it. Did. Now you know what? You know Tyler don't really like the dark skin guy. He got a type. He like them high yellow. He likes some high yellow. Yes, Lee. We like that type of stuff. Just saying. Here's our next video breakdown. What did it? Now let me help you out here, Asian lady, because you see how that African boy was looking at you like you done lost your goddamn mind. Now let's be clear. We do know that in African culture, their African culture specifically, they do things like use the urine from their cattle to, that's how they get the color in their hair and stuff like that. But you Asian woman, your hair and their hair is a whole different situation. You just being a dirty ass bitch. I would venture to guess you probably used to a bitch peeing on your head anyway. This ain't nothing different from what the fuck goes on when you back at home getting peed on and getting whatever golden shower you get from whoever is beating your box in and plunging in your womb. I'm just saying. Y'all be trying, y'all really be trying to act like y'all are culturally, engaged and informed. No, bitch. It's a complete misappropriation of these people's culture, which is why they looking at your white ass. That little boy looked at your white ass like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? I cannot. Go away, white woman. I'm sorry, Asian woman. Here's our next video breakdown.
Made my baked macaroni. You guys had a lot to say in the comments, which I found very strange because that's literally one of my husband's favorite dishes that I make. So in light of Black History Month, I decided to make my husband some soul food. We're very serious about cleanliness, so I started with my raw chicken. I boiled it in some water to clean it. I then started boiling my noodles for my baked macaroni and started making my wash for my fried chicken. For my wash, I used 2 eggs, a generous amount of mustard, and hot sauce. At that point, my chicken was done cleansing, so I went ahead and threw it in the wash and started heating up the oil for the fried chicken. My noodles were also done boiling, so I went ahead and threw in an egg, the cheese powder, and then 2 different cheese slices and threw it in the oven on 350. Y'all, when I say my husband is a sucker for this recipe, if you're having trouble getting or keeping a man, honey, make this mac and cheese and I promise you'll have him hooked. After that, it was time to make my collard greens, so I went ahead and threw them in a bowl, put some chicken broth in there because we need all the flavor that we can get, and threw it in the microwave on 5 minutes. For my cornbread, I took my Wonder Bread and my sweet corn. I put the sweet corn on top of the Wonder Bread, and then I just made sure to press that in deeply. I put some egg on top of it and then just threw it in a pan.
You trying to kill that man. You trying to kill that man.
She got a life insurance policy somewhere.
The most diabolical 2 things was putting that goddamn collard greens in a bowl for 5 minutes in the microwave with chicken broth, talking about I need as much flavor. I know the fuck you lying. Then she took the cream corn and put it on the bread, talking about we make it corn. Why did I ask this at a daily rate now? Who gave you bitches the internet? Why? Because this could not be. First of all, I don't believe that this is real. That's first of all. That's first of all. This is not real outside of that husband of yours spending quality time on the toilet or in somebody's emergency room because he got violent projectile style diarrhea. You done fucked his whole insides up. Girl, baby, listen. Who gave you bitches the internet? Why did they give you Al Gore? Come here, Al Gore. Come to the whiteboard. Why did you give these niggas the internet? These niggas don't need the internet. I'm sorry. Keep giving you people the internet. Not bring back the butthole magnets. Oh, God. Oh. Dear Lord, help us out, God. Please help us, Lord. Here's our next video breakdown.
Babe, I'm pregnant!
You're pregnant?
Yes!
How are we pregnant? I'm a guy.
Yeah!
How are you pregnant?
Cause, you know...
You're not a guy?
What?
I thought you were a guy. I thought you used to be a guy. You can't have a baby. Are you fucking crazy?
Wait, you thought I was a guy?
I thought you were a fucking fanboy, man. What the fuck?
What did you...
What the fuck to do? I know it's a thing. I know it's a thing, but I don't know what to do.
Again, why do y'all have the internet? Why did they allow you people to have the internet? I'm gonna move on because I'm gonna move on because a bitch came. Here's our next video breakdown. Oh no, we just saw that. No, we can't watch it again. Here's our next video breakdown. Hold on. When you start off, ma'am, by saying it's just hair, it's all downhill from there. Ma'am, your first statement to us was it's just hair. That means, oh, this is about to be diabolical. I already know. If you start off saying it's just hair, yeah, this is about to be diabolical. Dear God above, God be with us. And she over there just like she knows she done turned it. Like she knows she cute. Like she, baby, it was at this point where we had to turn around. Hold on. It's this side profile right here. This is what the fuck is this shit, y'all? Oh dear God, Jesus Lord. This is why we can't have nice things. This is exactly why we can't have nice things. Jesus God. But her words, not mine. It's only hair. Like, don't. I can't. Right. You're very right, Brandon. I can't take her. Can't. Oh, Jesus God. Okay, we have one more video breakdown. Thank you, sweet 7-pound, 3-ounce baby Jesus, because I'm tired of going into the rabbit hole that is my algorithm. Here's our last video breakdown.
But how y'all doing on this Saturday night? Because baby, we chilling. It's raining. We gonna watch some Netflix. And, come on now, dog. You doing too much. We gonna watch some Netflix and rub feet together, put some Vaseline on our feet, both of them. Okay, hold the fuck on. Hold up. You doing too much. Come on, fat ass. You gotta hold the hell on. I just want to come say hi to y'all. We love y'all. Thank you for all the followers and all the people who love us the most. The people that are talking bad, let them talk. I'm talking to the point that have fell in love with Molly and Kel and me probably just a little bit, you know what I mean? Not too much on me, you know what I'm talking about? But we love y'all, you hear me? We absolutely love y'all. So we'll be back, of course, with some more. Hold. I'm talking to the people real quick and eat my motherfucking ice cream. Chill the fuck out now, nigga. See y'all later, bro.
That is Agent Zero for the next world pandemic. I don't know what was that monkey over there jacking off or scratching or whatever jock itch that monkey got and put his hands all in your spoon and you put it in your mouth. Oh girl, I cannot. Baby, she's Agent Zero. She is fucking Agent Zero. You niggas can no longer say that's some white people shit. We can no longer say that shit. Because here you have this fuck shit and fuckery. Oh, dear God. That was our last video breakdown of the day. Thank you, sweet 7-pound, 3-ounce baby Jesus, that is over. I certainly hope you enjoyed them. Normally, this is where I would say I did. I did not. Hey, Volvo, what's up? Y'all, it's time for palate cleansers. What's going on, Volvo? Y'all made Volvo pop out the bushes. Dear Lord. It's time for our palate cleansers on the way back, on the way out. Right at this point, I'm with y'all now. Just give us the butthole themes. Give me back my butthole themes. I will take the butthole themes now. I will gladly take them now. Let's get to our palate cleansers as we cleanse our palates before we depart. Let's cleanse our palates, shall we? Okay, this is how we start. No, sir, yeah, I was with you, and then I saw the little PSD underwears. And you know, when you have the PSD and the Ethica underwear, it's a chop. Oh, Hey, pretty lady. Oh. Sir, this is a family show with family programming. I don't want to see the entirety of your dickhead on my family program. Family programming. Family programming, sir. Okay. Hey, pretty lady. That's a big old booty. That's a lot of that's a lot. That's a lot of woman. Mm. Oh. 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 Them some nice hips. Mm-hmm. Cowgirl. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh. That's a pretty bathing suit. Now where you going? You coming to see me? Mr. 1998? Dear Lord. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's a pretty bathing suit too. I can dig it. Oh. It's a tall glass of wine right there. That's some dark chocolate right there too. Dark chocolate. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a lot of hips. That's a lot of woman right there. That's a lot of woman. Lot of woman. Oh, that's a lot of man. That's a little too big for me. I'll let y'all have it. Y'all can have it. I don't want it. It's too much. That's too big. Nice smile though. Oh. Mm. Okay. There's some dark chocolate. Mm-hmm. That's legs and hips and body right there. Dear Lord. Listen, we're cleansing our palate. We got to cleanse our palates on the way out before we, depart and mix again with the rest of the world. We got to cleanse our palates. There was a lot of sex going on in the Bible. You forgot about that part? Oh, hey. Mm, okay. Yeah. Mm. Toot that thing up, mommy. Make it roll. Okay. Over there. That look like Ocean Drive in my city. Hmm. Oh, I like that red. Mm-hmm. Accentuating all the right places. Mm-hmm. Child. Should be all right. That's a lot of booty, ma'am. That's a lot of booty. That's a lot of booty. Like you could smother somebody to death if they put their face in your booty. You could smother someone, ma'am, to death. Oh, I like that. Mm. Ow, toot that thing up, mommy. Make it roll. Pop, lock, and drop it. That thing gets up your booty hole, ma'am. Hello, sir. Mm. Oh. 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 Got your legs all cocked open. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that bathing suit top is barely holding them titties in. Barely holding the titties in. Oh, I like your glasses, sir. I like those pants. They cute. That's a lot of booty. That's a lot of booty. Hey, Chris. Cute self. Hey, man. All right, that's man. Y'all know when we see man, it's over. Now, listen. We've had a great silly Saturday on a Friday since I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I am out of town, y'all, until I don't get back home until Tuesday night. Which means that we'll be live. We won't be live again until we won't be live again until Friday. I mean Wednesday. Who is Man? Man is my boo. That's my husband, my boyfriend. And we always end the palate cleansers with Man. That's how we know we at the end. And Man is always our title slide boy for video breakdowns on Silly Saturday. But yeah, we fights by Man. I don't need you looking too hard either. Don't be looking real hard at Man. Don't do that. Just saying. Be looking all hard at my man. I hate to have to fuck you up. Anyway, did y'all enjoy yourselves today? Put a 27 in the chat if you enjoyed yourself today. I mean, if you didn't, I enjoyed you. I had a good ass time. I don't know what y'all had going on, but as for me and my house, we had a good ass time. I wanted to make sure that I brought y'all this silly Saturday because I knew that I was going to be out, so I didn't want y'all to not have a silly Saturday. So that's why I worked hard and got you one today, so that over the long break, y'all can come back and watch. Go watch some old silly Saturdays. We got a lot of old silly Saturdays you can watch. I have a good time watching them. Hey, Uncle Jay, what's going on? Uncle Jay, I'll be in South Carolina tomorrow. I'm going to Greenville, South Carolina. Anybody in South Carolina area, in the Greenville, South Carolina area, let me know. We might hang out. But I'll be in Greenville, South Carolina, starting tomorrow, and I'll get back home Tuesday night. So, yeah. Listen, I still haven't even packed yet, y'all. So that's what I'm about to do now. I'm about to pack because I have not packed yet. Yeah. Anyway, I got to get out of here, y'all. Listen, I enjoyed y'all. We've been on here. We finished in record time, only 2 hours and 37 minutes. Normally we'd be 3 hours. Last week, Silly Saturday, we was here 4 hours. 4 hours for last Silly Saturday. We out of here record time today. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be on the field trip. For those people who are going on the field trip on August 7th through 10th, we're going to have a great-ass time in New York City, August 7th through the 10th. Hey, Spicy Original. I expected to see you. Y'all know Spicy Original came up with the term palate cleansers some years ago, and we always give her credit for coining that term in the chat organically, palate cleansers. Anyway, like I said, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. I am about to get out of here. I thank y'all for rocking with me today. Y'all could have been a whole lot of places, but y'all decided to stick around and have some fun and shoot the shit with me. So we're going to make it do what it do. Until Wednesday. That's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I love y'all. I'll see you all on Wednesday.